overnight. It is the largest aerial assault there since the war began more than 3 years ago. NBC's Matt Bradley has new details. Matt, what's the latest?
Yeah, Willie, it's like you said, it's being called Russia's largest aerial bombardment against Ukraine ever since this war started 3 years ago. Russia launched about 367 missiles and drones at about 30 villages and cities in Ukraine over the past day, including the capital. Now, the death toll currently stands at least 12 people, including 3 children, with about hundreds more who have been injured. And this follows on from last night when at least 4 people had been killed, also in strikes by the Russians. Now, Russia itself also said that the Ukrainians had attacked them with about 100 drones over the past 24 hours. Now, all of this happens as efforts to end the war have stalled. Now, President Trump had said that he was hoping to end the war, but he has been more lenient than his predecessor, and that might be one of the reasons why we heard from President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine. He appealed to President Trump on social media, saying that the silence of President Trump and the silence of people throughout the world is only encouraging Putin. Now, European and Ukrainian leaders have been encouraging Russia to sign on to a 30-day ceasefire, but there has been some diplomatic progress, Willie. Actually, Russia and Ukraine are in the 3rd day of a 3-day huge prisoner exchange that, despite this sprawling bombardment, actually went ahead this morning. Willie?
And these are civilian targets, as you point out, inside Ukraine. Matt Bradley, thank you.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the elders, Apostle Jeremias, for the 100% doctrine, and shalom to the whole elect, scattered on the 4 corners of the earth, and that's also pushing this 100% doctrine to you. I want to say shalom. Just about in the car, come back with another video. And this lesson is going to be on, well, you already see the video in the beginning. I already know what I'm going to name this, but I don't know. I'll figure it out title later on, but every time I touch on this subject, I also want to touch on this scripture right here. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Just like I touched on my other video with the Time Like No Other, with Jacob's trouble, and how these damn devils, man, they have like so much technology that we don't even realize. As you see in the beginning with Russia, like sending drones and like that. I'm gonna go ahead and touch on Daniel 12:1. Sometimes you gotta repeat these things, man. So we got Daniel 12:1, the time of the end. And at the time shall Michael stand up, and the great prince who is standing from the children of thy people. There shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was nation even to the same time. And at the wicked, even at the same time, at the time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found in the written in the book of the Lamb. Written in the book, Salakia. I'm just saying things now. But yeah, like I say, it's going to be for his leg to be delivered. But like I said, it's going to get so bad that we're going to need an angel to come save us, man. And like I said, these devils, they got shit up their sleeve that we haven't seen before, man. You see how, like, these people, they're not doing no more boots on the ground shooting, man. Like, Americans, man, y'all lack a knowledge of everything. Y'all don't know what's really going on, man. Like, these damn demons, man, they have a great sword. I'm going to touch on some scriptures on Wicked Esau, because they are the Edomites. And all these fuckers is just working together. But they just, right now, just Ukraine is in a pop mood because U.S. ain't saying nothing. They're not going to say nothing, but hey, it's going to happen anyway. So we got Psalm chapter 7, verse 14. Behold, he travailed with iniquity, and he had conceived mischief and brought from falsehood. So yeah, man, that's really the Edomites, man. They don't care about nobody else except for themselves, man. Even their own people, man, Like, they don't take care of their people, man. So I feel bad for the poor Edomites and shit like that. Because you just what? You a double loser in your own kingdom, man. Because, the world was given to the hands of the wicked, in the book of Job, verse 9, verse 24. You see what I'm saying like that? We got Psalms chapter 7, verse 16. His mischief should return upon his own head, and his violence should come down upon his own path. Yeah, because that's going to really happen because the nation's going to turn against him, against great Babylon. And then that's when, that's what we're hoping for World War III to kick off. You see what I'm saying? So Yahweh Shah could come back and put his place of righteousness. Because these damn devils, man, we see all this stuff going on. Yeah, it might not be happening here, but like I keep telling people, I keep saying in my videos when I'm out there, like, this place will be destroyed. And don't think that you see other countries getting bombed like that. It's not going to happen here because we'll cross the water. No, I don't think that, man. Hypersonic missiles. Actually, let's get that right quick. Let's see how fast they travel. Hypersonic missiles. So, boom. A hypersonic missile is a missile that travels speed ascending Mach 5. 5 times the speed of sound, which is roughly 760 miles per hour. These missiles are being developed and deployed by several countries, including the United States, Russia, and China. They are known for speed, maneuverability, and ability to potentially evade existing missiles and defense systems. Now, come on, man. That's just ridiculous, right? That's why I always read 2 Corinthians 2:11, man, because these devices that we need to know about, man. And they're not releasing this to the public. Well, they got it on Google, but man, we don't know, man. You can read this for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Well, I can keep my reading. Why not? So the speed, hypersonic speed missile travel speed are significantly faster than the traditional ballistic missiles, enabling to cover from a vast distance in a short time. So maneuverability, unlike a ballistic missile, which follow a predictable trajectory, hypersonic missiles can maneuver during the flight and make them more difficult to interrupt. So Trump want to build this, what's it called, Gold Dome over us? Come on. Now, we already know that the angels is going to be guiding the missiles here anyway. Because, Yahweh gave them the intelligence. And like I said, I'm going to touch on how why they're a great sword for the reason these damn Edomites, because that was their blessings to give the fatness of the earth to be a great sword, and how they can make stuff like this through Yahweh, through Yahweh. You see what I'm saying? So the mastermind is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? he gives these damn devils the knowledge to make these, man. 'Cause look, they created for wickedness, man. You can't tell me that it don't line up with the Edomites, man. Like, look at this shit, man. We got range and survivability. Hypersonic missiles can reach long ranges and offer high survivability against the enemy defense, potentially allow them to bypass an air defense and space defense. Boy, what the fuck? Challenge to detection and defense. The speed and low altitude of hypersonic weapons can make them challenging to detect and interrupt with terrestrial, if I said it right, base radar systems. Strategy impact hypersonic weapons could enable responsive long-range strike options against distance, heavily defended, and or time-critical targets. So we got hypersonic also known as Dark Eagle, ground-launched missile, hypersonic glide body. Russia at the 3 M22 Zyklon is a compatible hypersonic cruise missile. See, that nuclear word. And China is a hypersonic glide vehicle. So Russia have the nuclear ones. I'm pretty sure America do too, but you probably really gonna see that. Let me see this. I'm gonna have to show a picture of this, man. This might be the thumbnail or some shit, man. Cause hey, man, these missiles, man. Even though the video in the beginning is about it's about the drones, but damn, hey, we gotta remember about all his devices, man. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna touch on how they can make these type of devices like that, actually. So I'm gonna touch on Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7, and the instruments also of the crew are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak of the right. So yeah, man, that's definitely Esau, Edomite. The Edomites, man, that's what they do. We got Psalms 140, verse 2, which imagine mischiefs in their heart and contend or they gather together for war. So what's going on right now, man? They pushing that war, and and that's a part in the book of Joel. But right now, I just want to touch on some of this. It might be for another video. So we can touch on. We'll just read the last 4, and I'm gonna get into his blessings. So we got Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I made Esau bare, uncover his secret places, and he should not be able to have himself and his seed explored. He is a brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. So yeah, we already discovered who the Edomites are, man, and what is to come. Man, if you still in this time, and you don't think the so-called white man is Esau, then you're just fucked, man. There's no going back, okay? For thou hast said in thy heart, like Isaiah chapter 14, verse 13, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend to heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, I will sit also on the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. That's basically, these damn demons trying to go up to the heaven and travel to the heavens and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Try to be the Most High. Shit. Even they're gonna try to rebel against Yahweh Shai. Once he took over this place, man, they're gonna try to fight him. And these missiles can go to space defense, around space defense, man. That's gonna be a crazy time to come, man. Like, I don't think people could actually wrap their head around what is to come. You see what I'm saying? So we got Psalms chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are astray, and from the womb they go astray, as soon as they be born speaking lies. So yeah, even from the womb, man, that was made for the wicked, Esau was for the wicked, and Jacob's for the righteousness, man. And we got Proverbs chapter 3, verse 33. The curse of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is the house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just. So yeah, man. So literally, the wicked is cursed, but their blessing is the sword. That's what they use to fuck up that sword, man. These Edomites, man. Let's go ahead and I want to touch on where is it at? No, that's this one. Let me click on that. I'm gonna type it. Actually, I know. It's going about Cain, I want to touch on this one. So we got Genesis chapter 4, verse 22. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, and a instructor of every artifactor and brass and iron. The sister of Tubal Cain was named. So taking, this is the first nation to possess and create weapons. Was Cain, which is what? Esau, the Edomites. That's what the line they come from. And Cain actually means spear. His name means spear. Also means a weapon. It's the same thing. And we got Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and I bring forth an instrument for his works, and I have created a waster to destroy. And who is that? The fucking Edomites, man. You see what I'm saying? And this is Cain trying to call the righteousness, actually. I want to go into Genesis. I want to say, is it 38? That's right here. Salakia. Genesis chapter 27, verse 38, verse through 40. Because this is Esau's blessing. And Esau said unto his father, how hast thou but one blessing? Salakia. My father blessed me, even for also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, that the well shall be a fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shall they live, and shall they serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when they shall have the dominion, the house shall break his yoke off thy neck. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of his blessings, is a sword. And I put that in the context. He served his brother, which was King David for 1,000 years mark and dark age. But we want to focus on in the sword. He was given the sword, And the Most High uses him in ways like this. Because, the prophecy is start World War III. You see what I'm saying? So we got Esau's the weapon the Most High gave it to the power. So we got that's the title I put. We got Psalms chapter 17, verse 13 to 15. Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Rashad, disappointed him and cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. From men which are thy hand, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Rashad, from the men of the world, which have their portion in this life, whose belly thou fullest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I behold the face of the righteousness, shall I be satisfied when I wait with their likeness. So like I said, the Heavenly Father, if he wanted to destroy anybody, he would use the Edomites. Edomites is his sword, man. Like I said, Edomites is the sword, and the user is who? Yahweh. You see what I'm saying? I keep saying what I'm saying, but that's what it is. Then we got Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And then it went out a horse that was red, like who came out red like a hairy garment. And the power was given to him that sat therein to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword. You can't tell me that sound like any other nation except for the Edomites, the Amalekites, Dukes, the Duke families. It keeps going. You can't tell me that it don't line up with the Edomites, man. That was given that great sword, man. That's why they come up with all this weaponry, man. Because that was their blessing. They just using their blessings to the best of their ability. I'm gonna go ahead and close out with these last three scriptures. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Rashad, have made all things for himself. Yet, if even the wicked for the day of evil, like I just said, he uses the wicked against other wicked. To tell you the truth, he could put the spirit inside these demons and inside, the 2/3 to do wicked stuff, man. He got the power to do that. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24, man's goings is of the Lord. How can a man understand his ways? So, everybody, you being controlled by the Holy Spirit, man. You don't have no free will. All right? Isaiah chapter 10, verse 5, or Assyria, the rod of my anger, that softened thy hand is my indignation. Who are the only people that actually known as indignation is the Edomites, the wicked ones, right? They're the only ones known. and the rod in my hand, the anger, is them. He's a great sword. And I will send him against an hypocritical nation and against the people of my wrath. And I will give them a charge and take spoil and to take their prey and tread them down like the mire of the shrieks, man. So, yeah. Like I said, that's Esau's blessing. He always used that blessing. So right now, the Edomites in Russia is using their blessings right now on the Ukrainians, man. But like I said, I just want to touch on the end times, and I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I know I'm going to close it right there, but it's so many scriptures, man, you could go into, man, but you just try to, I don't know. I don't really care if I keep on repeating the scriptures, man, but sometimes you just got to, so it's for edification anyway. So we got Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And you should hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There should be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in the various places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So yeah, man. I think I'm gonna close it out right there. So yeah, I'm gonna close it out right there. Cause that's what it is, man. So hey, man, like I said, that's Esau's blessing, and you'll keep using that blessing, man. We blowing the trumpet and warning y'all that this is not a carnal war, man. It's a spiritual war, man. Cause we can't get saved out of this, man, without having Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on your side, man. You know, times will get terrible, man. You see these devices, man. It's literally gonna be, like I said in my other video, like it's gonna be man versus machine, man. Because, man, like. There's so many drones, man, he could just sing at you like that, man, that we read on the hypersonic missiles. Like, yo, like, these people, man, these devils, man, hey, they got some shit under their sleeve, man, but hopefully you find this lesson edifying, you got something from it. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom.